Okay, so Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 81 featured yet again another character shift for Vegeta. And I use the word shift generously because it's not so much a shift, so much as more it's just more of the same crap. And it really is starting to bring down the entire series. The lack of, I don't want to say character development because that's kind of a catch-all that people like to use. Where it's not accurate to say Vegeta hasn't developed character. That nothing has happened with him. Like character is such a broad term, but I will say Vegeta has become somewhat stagnant, and it's okay, so the arc was about Vegeta letting go of the past, right? And reinventing himself, so to speak, to just more so embody, or not embody, embrace, and yeah, kind of embody the whole idea of destruction and just ego, and his just start swinging some big dick energy, basically. Trying to get Beerus was just trying to get Vegeta to 100% casually walk around with big dick energy, and Vegeta, he failed at that. He not failed. Actually, he was doing really good. He was doing really good, and then it just kind of got away from him, which is, you could attribute that to his first time transforming into Ultra Ego Vegeta, which is super understandable, and I don't think anyone was gonna, really come at him about that, But something that I really liked when that happened was how Vegeta, like Goku was trying to help or something. I forgot. I should have looked at it before I started recording this video. But Goku was trying to assist in some kind of way, and Vegeta just straight up kicked him. Like, you know what? Why don't you just stay back? I got this. All right. Like, I forget the exact words that happened, but I remember, distinctly, it happening. Like, I've seen the image I have on the thumbnail and everything. I was like, oh yeah, didn't he just like kick him a few, like, what? I guess you could say it was 20 minutes ago in real time in the arc. I mean, I'm not sure. They're all moving around at supersonic speeds. This whole chapter might have just been like 10 minutes. But yeah. So it's like Vegeta was so dug in on his new mindset and form that he just straight up kicked Goku away. Like, cause he could have just told him like, "Hey, stay back. I got this. Don't worry, it's fine." Like, he could have just said that. He didn't have to straight up kick him in the arm, which was like I mean, I don't know how strong the kick was, but it looked like it could have it hurt. It hurt a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. A base form Vegeta kick had made Goku in blue form, it stopped him in his tracks. So it's like, that's a pretty aggressive kick just to be like, stay back. And it's like, yeah, that's more of that quote unquote old Vegeta that he was, that mindset he was trying to be a part of and like really embrace, and how it was going to contribute to him like stacking his destruction power and just, becoming the best version of a God of Destruction's student. So it's like from to go from that to like, hey, here's some of my power, it's better, like, I like do something about this, gas guy, it's better than us dying here. Like, wait, like none of that makes sense. It's, first of all, Goku couldn't even move. So it's like, I don't know why you think this guy is who your champion is. Goku was still stuck. Vegeta was able to lift his whole arm and pass off his energy. So it's like he was able to break the spell. Goku couldn't. So why are you giving Goku the energy? That doesn't make sense. It sounds like Goku should be giving you his energy. And just going off of Dragon Ball logic, typically when a new form appears, it's the most powerful form. Typically, that's what it means when a new form shows up. I had to do a little bit of research, but I don't think there's been one instance in all of Dragon Ball. And I'm like, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. Plane is just flying over. I don't know if you can hear it, but in Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, A new form, if a new form shows up, that means it's the most powerful form to date. So for Ultra Ego to show up in this arc after Ultra Instinct, that should mean it's more powerful. Typically, that's what it means. Without any official scaling or power level measurements, let's just assume that that's the case, right? And then you have also the feat of Vegeta being able to move even under a gaseous spell to give Goku his energy. So again, it seems like Vegeta is the most powerful. It seems like Vegeta is the most capable. Why wouldn't he get Goku to give him his energy and double down on this? Vegeta is the way. Vegeta is gonna make this happen. Why not do that? Why did they back Goku? And it's really just like who is Vegeta at this point? Who is he? Because is he now with the whole destruction is life and Ultra Ego, or is he just doing more of the same stuff where it's like give my power to Goku, it's all good. I don't have to be the number one guy. I don't have to be strong. I don't have to destroy. Like all these things that go super against everything he just spent the whole past year in our time the whole past year learning about. It's like, who is he? And I think Vegeta has honestly just gone through a bit of an identity crisis, and the only solution for that is a solo arc. Vegeta honestly needs to just be by himself. He needs to find himself, because being next to Goku is just like he's become basically just a battery for Goku, and you can't even see, like, Vegeta's just not giving room. He's not being given room to really develop in a way to where you can see a distinct character change. Dragon Ball as a franchise is big enough to be able to what's the word? I can't think of the word, but let's just say it's big enough to have more than one storyline going. The story is big enough to where it's not like you don't have to stay with these same, this lateral storyline. Like I'm gonna have another video. It's probably gonna be here on the end screen of this video in case you're interested. Like Dragon Ball, the world, the universe of Dragon Ball is so big to where it is just foolish to not have some kind of B plot to the storyline. And the Dragon Ball doesn't really have a B plot. It's really just like staying with Goku and Vegeta, the A plot. They could have a B plot with what Gohan's doing. They could have even like what Gohan is doing and Piccolo's doing on the planet. That could be the B plot. What's going on Earth? They could have a C plot. They could have a C plot of what Jocko's going on, or and even D might be stretching it. But I mean, the C plot, you could have it with Jocko. You could have it with one of these other universes. And all the storylines are interwoven until they come to a head in some great finale. That is what people want. That is what, and let me not say people. That's what fans want. Okay, fans of Dragon Ball want more Dragon Ball. That's why they have Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and that's why it has a fan base without even really any true story. Because they're giving us everything we want, but it's in such a rush format that you can't respect it as much as the actual series. But I mean that there's a reason why it has fans. It's not just because of the games that are attached to that franchise. It's because they're doing things in that story that are actually more interesting, and it's because it seems like there's a lot more going on. And with Dragon Ball Super, the main storyline, it just seems very just basic. We're hanging out with Goku and Vegeta, and they get into their shenanigans. But it's like there's so much more room. There's so much more room. You could have a B plot next arc with Vegeta, where he's going off and doing his thing, where he explores the universe with the other Saiyans, or maybe just doing something in universe. Maybe he has a solo arc that involves teaming up with Frieza, and then maybe eventually killing Frieza at the end of it because Frieza betrays him because he's Frieza and he does fuck shit. But yeah, I mean, just like that, I would very much love that, and really that could be like a plot, a plot, and then Goku could be the B plot. But yeah, it's like you need more than one storyline. Vegeta, you need more than one storyline in Dragon Ball at this point, just because there's so many characters, the world, the universe is so big, and then two, Vegeta needs his own plot. Like he needs his own storyline. Without it, he's just gonna be the same character, the same dude hanging out with Goku, who every now and again gets a little stronger, but he's at the end of the day, he's just gonna give Goku his energy and be a guy standing there giving commentary. So it was sad to see. It was honestly sad to see that Vegeta did that. I'd hoped more for him. I had hoped more from him, and I was really liking everything that was coming from him in this arc up until this point, up until this chapter. It's really like the biggest disappointment of chapter 81 is seeing Vegeta do that. But it's not over. It's not over. A lot of great things could still happen, and maybe it's foolish to be hopeful about Dragon Ball at this point. It's like they don't showed you who they are. Like Dragon Ball shows you who they are. You shouldn't expect anything different. But that's not true, because it's not just Toriyama working on it. It's not just Toritaro working on it. There's a team of people working on Dragon Ball these days, and just like any team, they're liable to have a new rotation where someone comes in with new ideas, someone who's ready to give it a fresh look and reinvigorate the franchise, and that could literally just be a day away. So don't give up hope, Vegeta fans. There is still light at the end of the tunnel, and it could be as soon as the next arc. So yep, that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Here's a video right here for like a couple ideas for the B plots of Dragon Ball Super. If it's not there yet, that just means I haven't made the video yet, but I'm teeing it up. This is sort of like a little mini commercial. I saw that that's a good idea to do on YouTube. But if it's not there yet, it will be there soon. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right.